Welcome in. My name is Ralph. I am your yoga teacher. Today we have day number 10 of our 10-part chair yoga series. So when you're ready, make sure you have your chair. If you are new, feel free to go back to day number 1. But just to throw this out there, this may be a bit more challenging if you have not been consistently practicing and following along. So day number 10 start today. It'll be the entire body. Find your chair. Make sure you have something comfortable to wear, and we'll get right into it. So starting, of course, in your seated position, coming to a strong base. You can scoop further in the chair, placing your hands on your knees, closing down the eyes. Relax your shoulders down your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out of your mouth. Total of 3. Deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. Last one, deep breath in and exhale out of the mouth. As we practice today, continue that strong erect spine, pressing down to the feet, pressing down to the floor with your feet. And slowly start to open up the eyes, and we'll start with a few cat-cows. Pulling the knees with the hands, lift this chin, lift the eyes. And then press the spine away from you, bring down the chin, total of 10. Warming up the spine, opening up the upper part of the back. Halfway there. Coming to the last one. Good. Coming back to neutral. And as we move today, try to breathe in and out through the nose. Just pay attention to it. And let's start to warm up the shoulders. Raising the shoulders up. Total of 10. And then dropping down. Going back up. That's 3. 4. Just shrugging the shoulders. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. Going forward and back. So shoulder rolls. Forward and back. Total of 10. Sitting strong in the chair. Pressing down through the feet. And opposite way. Total of 10. Good. Coming to a stop. I did some extra there. And let's start to warm up the neck. So lift the eyes, lift the chin, and then bring it down. Total of 10 here. Just lifting the eyes. Bring the chin down to the chest. That's 2. Take your time. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back to neutral. Let's look over to the right. And then come back all the way to the left. That's 1. Going back to the right. Back to the left. 2. Total of 10 on your own. Try not to shrug the shoulders while you're moving the neck. And if you feel any pain, any tension, just come back to neutral and breathe. 3 more. Good. Coming back to neutral. Lift the shoulders up and drop the shoulders down. Lift both arms up to the sky, Both arms are reaching up. This is extended mountain pose. Drop your shoulders down. 5 breaths here. Good. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Bend over toward your right. You should feel this in the left side body. Open it up. And if you can't grab the wrist, feel free to just keep the hands out, but bending over toward the right, sorry. And you're pressing down through your left hip. That left hip tends to want to lift when we're bending to the right, but keep pressing down. All right, back up, inhale, and opposite side. Left hand grabs the right wrist, bend over toward the left. Inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, fold all the way down as far as you can go. Maybe you touch the feet, the heels, maybe the shins or the knees, doesn't matter. And coming all the way back up. And let's reach both arms up, palms facing each other. Bring that right arm all the way across, and your left arm is pulling the right arm into the chest. Open up the shoulder. All right, switch sides. Left arm comes across. Open up the left shoulder this time. And if you have any fatigue within the body, feel free to just come back, rest on the chair back. Do what feels good for you. All right, and release. Shake out the arms. Palms facing up. You're going to raise your arms out to the sides. Flip your palms forward so they're facing the front of the room. And hold it here. Static stretch. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just be aware of it. Steady and an ease with the breath. You start to feel the upper shoulders, upper back. Won't be here too long, but we are working up some heat within the body. So keep holding on to it, keep breathing. Now flip the palms down. Deep breath in here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as well. And palms facing up. Switch the palms up, facing the ceiling. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, back into that extended mountain pose, and then tricep stretch. So your right hand is going to grab the left elbow. Your left hand is reaching down your back, or it could just stay at the neck, whichever is more accessible to you. You're just stretching that left tricep. Same with the left shoulder. Both arms reaching back up, opposite side. Left hand grabs the right elbow and stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. You should be feeling a little bit of heat, maybe even some fatigue in the upper body. That's great. We're working, we're moving. This is day number 10. So you should have built up some stamina, some strength. Back up. Inhale up to extended mountain. Drop both arms in front of you, palms facing down. And just extend the arms out to the front. Static hold once again. So we did the side, now we're doing the front. Hold it here, hold it here. You got it. Fifteen seconds here. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold on to it. 3, 2, and 1. Back up to extended mountain pose. Good, good. Hold it here for just a couple more seconds. Drop your shoulders down your back. Press down through your feet. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands come back down to your knees. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back down to the legs and the feet. Extend your right leg out. And point the toe. 20 toe points. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 more on your own. Two. And 1. Now let's go clockwise. Make some circles with the ankle. And remember, sitting strong in the chair. Strong erect spine. You're paying attention to all parts of the body. Even though we're working the ankle, let's go the opposite way, counterclockwise. We're still paying attention to every part of the body here. Good. Slowly bring that right foot back down to the floor. Let's go the opposite way. Left leg reaches up as far as you can go. And 20 toe points. Just pointing the toe. Five more. Let's go clockwise with the ankle. Left foot, clockwise. Remember to breathe. Take a deep breath here. Extend the exhale. Opposite way. The feet need love, the ankles need love. They're our foundation. They support us. So work through it and release. Coming up to a stand. Slowly make your way to the right side of the chair. Holding onto the back of the chair. Bring your feet hip width apart. Make sure you have a strong base. And we have 20 calf raises. So you're going to lift up to the toes and come back down. You don't need to come up super high. If you just go maybe a couple centimeters, that is fine as well. 20 total. Working with the calves. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me raising up onto the balls of my feet. Maybe you need two hands to support you. Again, your safety is the most important. We have about 10 more. You should start to feel the back parts of the leg, the calves start to fire up. Five, four, three, two, and one. Good. Let's come to tree pose. Again, your right heel can stay on the left ankle, but your right knee is going to be faced over toward the right side of the room. Or you can place the right foot on the calf, or you can come all the way up if you have the balance to do that as well. Find your breath. Look in front of you. Find a point to balance yourself, or you can keep holding onto the chair. I have about 10 breaths here. Keep pressing down through the feet, that bottom foot. As we age, balance is so important. Many of the seniors that I work with throughout the day, they end up falling based off of balance and stability issues. So when you practice your balance, whether it be on one foot like this, it helps you to create that strong foundation when you're moving around the house, out at the grocery store, going to get the mail. Continue building your balance. You go all the way up. All right, if you have your hand on a chair, feel free to keep it there. We're going to bring your right knee to the front of the room, so your right knee is pointing to the front. You're going to keep balancing on that left bottom foot. Extend your right foot forward and point the toe. Again, you can keep both hands on your hips. You can have one hand on the chair back. Find that gaze or that fixed point in front of you to steady your gaze. Nice work, and release. Shake out both feet. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Now we're going to be balancing on the right side. If you did the right side first, no worries, just do the opposite. Tree pose, right side. And if you need to come to the opposite side of the chair, you can do that as well. Whichever feels good for you. With your bottom foot, really imagine that there's 4 points on the foot. So a little bit lower than your right big toe, a little bit lower than your right pinky toe, and the 2 back corners of the heel. Press down equally through all 4 corners of your foot. Helps with your balance. You're trying to get your challenge on, bringing your hands to heart center maybe, or extending the arms all the way up. Or just keeping it casual with the hands on the chair. Do you, my friend, do you? All right, let's bring that left knee forward. Keep balancing and extend the left leg out. Point the left toe. You got it. You got it. You got it. Breathe. Work on the balance. A few more breaths. And release. Good. Shake out the feet. Both hands come to the hips. Inhale and exhale. Bend over towards your right. And let's come back up to center. Bend towards your left. And coming back up. I'm moving my chair just so you can see me a bit better. And we have 10 squats here. So 10 body weight squats. Bring your feet to hip width apart. If you need to utilize a chair to help you with some stability and some assistance, feel free to do so. But we have 10 body weight squats. Just go halfway down, coming down, and press back up. That's 1. Going back up, that's 2. If you're holding onto the chair, great. 3, we're working the quads and the glutes. 4, back down. 5, if you have any knee pain, feel free to just go to a quarter squat. You're not going any deeper, just slowly lower the hips. 6, 7, 8, come back down. 9, and last squat here. 10. Coming into downward facing dog. If you remember from the previous videos, your front side body is going to be parallel to the floor, okay? So you place both hands on the chair back. Front of the body is parallel to the floor. Walk your feet back so you have your balance and enough extension and length between your feet and the chair, okay? Make sure you're not pushing the chair forward. Be careful here. And find the breath. Just imagine there's a cup sitting on your lower back and you're trying to balance it, okay? Trying to balance a cup on your back so that you have that really nice L shape from the wrist to the neck down to the low back, and it makes that 90-degree angle down to the ankles. Okay, your hamstrings are being fired up here. They're lengthening. And breathe once again, in and out of the nose. Press down through both big toes. Press down the toe mounds. Press down through the heels. You should really start to feel the hamstrings firing up. If you need to come up just a tad, do so. A few more breaths here. All right, and stay in here and slowly start to raise your right leg, okay? Start to raise your right leg. You're balancing on the left foot. Maybe you only lift the right leg just a tad, but you're strengthening your left foot and your left leg when you extend that right leg back. This is warrior 3, okay? Keep breathing, keep pressing down through the foot. We won't be here too long. You should start feeling this in the glute. And let's release. Right leg comes down, left leg comes up. Same thing here. Imagine there's a cup on your lower back, you're balancing it. And maybe you come down a little bit further to really exaggerate the entire back side of the body, making that parallel line from the tip of the head back to the left heel. It's a bit more advanced posture, so if you can't get it, hey, keep working on it. Maybe it looks a little bit closer and you're pressing down onto the chair and you're just lifting your leg up behind you. That is fine as well. And release. Coming all the way up, shaking out the legs, shaking out the feet. And again, I'm turning my chair so you can see me a bit better. Place your right leg on the chair. We're going to be targeting the hamstrings, okay? Lift your toes back towards you, flex the foot, and slowly bend toward that top leg. And again, maybe you just have your leg on the chair, and maybe you're just upright, and that is completely fine. Just a different moderation of it. You're still doing the same thing. A few more breaths. And let's release. Slowly bring that right foot back down. Shake out the feet. Shake out the legs. Left side. Left foot comes onto the chair. And again, you can stay here or start to shift forward with the waist. You're hinging at the hips and keeping a strong, straight back. If you feel yourself curling in, just come back up a little bit. And just feel the stretch in the back part of the left leg. I'm going to fold a bit further here. All right, slowly start to make your way off the chair. Shake out the legs one more time and 10 more squats. You got this. Let's go down. That's 1, picking up the speed. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, last one, down, and 10. Good. Coming back onto the chair. Settling back against the chair back. Relax your shoulders down your back as well. Closing down the eyes for just a moment. Deep breath in. Exhale out of your mouth. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Open up the eyes. Extend them arms up. Inhale. Exhale, twist over towards your right. Left hand, right thigh, right hand, back of the chair. And let's come back. Both arms up to the ceiling. And twist left. Right hand, left thigh, left hand, back of the chair. and coming back to neutral. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cup the hands on the back of the neck, sitting up straight, scooting forward into the middle of the chair, and drop your right elbow down to the floor and all the way back up. Left elbow down to the floor and back up. That's one. Total of 10 here, working on the abs. Right down, back up. Left elbow down, back up. That's 2 on your own here. That's 5. 5 more. Sitting up straight, pressing down through the feet. Strong erect spine. And good. Last one. I'm turning so I can face you and you can see a bit better. But grab the lower part of the chair underneath you, lean back slightly, and just extend the legs out forward. Working on the abs once again. Total of 10. Out, back in, out, back in. 2, out, back in. 3, out, back in. 4, out, back in. 5, out, back in. 6, out, back in. 7, out, back in. 8, out, back in. 9, and out for the last one, and that's 10. Good. Release the legs. Still working on the abs. You got it. Push through it. Work the lower abdominals here. Still lean back just a tad. Grab underneath the chair. If you need to keep the legs a little bit lower, feel free to do so. But let's just hold it here. Hold it here for 20 seconds. Legs are lifted up off the floor and you balance. Hold onto the chair. I'll start to count you down at 10. 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kicks. Flutter the feet. Flutter the feet. 10 seconds here. 10 seconds. You got it. Flutter the feet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, reach both arms up to the side, palms facing up to extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Total of 5 here. Inhale back up. Exhale, fold. That's 2. Back up to extended mountain pose. Fold. That's 3. Back up. Down. That's 4. And last one here. Back up. Down. 5. Bring the legs together. Sitting up strong. Move forward into the chair. And twist over to your right. You can still grab the back part of the chair, but we're going to twist a little bit deeper than the first twist. See if you can go a tad bit further than you did earlier. Remember your legs, thighs, calves, everything is closed in together so that you can get a different type of twist. And release, opposite side, straight to it. And release. Bringing the legs back apart. Right ankle, top, of the left knee, scoot back into the chair. Inhale, extend up, strong spine. You can stay here, or exhale, you can fold in. Really open up the right part of the outer hip. Keep your right foot active. This is figure 4. We'll be here for an extended amount of time. So just start to breathe a little bit deeper. If the mind and the brain starts to wander, let it do its thing. We start to calm the nervous system back down, slow down the breath. Maybe you can come all the way down, rest the forehead onto the forearms. As you exhale, start to scan the body to see if you can release or relax any other areas. When we're working the outer hip, especially in figure 4s or pigeons, if we're on a regular yoga mat, we tend to clench other areas of the body. So maybe you're clenched in your throat, maybe your shoulders, maybe that bottom left leg, maybe you're clenching the calves, the left hip. Just be aware of it. See if you can release and relax the entire body while you really focus on opening up in that right hip with this figure 4. Maybe closing down the eyes, relaxing the tension between your eyes, your eyebrows, the jaw. Think of all the work you've done today, from the squats, the ankle mobility, working through the shoulders, the neck. Let's slowly start to come on out of this, and we'll go right to the opposite side. Shake out the legs, left ankle, right knee. And stay where you are or fold forward. And if you made it this far, or you've finished this chair yoga class with ease, or even if you did struggle a bit and you felt yourself breathing a bit heavy, big congrats to you, big congrats. You've taken time out of your day to move the body, work with mobility, balance, strengthening the ankles, all the ligaments, the tendons within the feet. Truly thank yourself. Thank yourself. You did a great job. Your future self is bowing down to you because of the work that you've done today. So no matter how it went, whether from day 1 to 10, or if this was your first class doing, give yourself a huge pat on the back. Especially from our older friends over the age of 50. Our bodies tend to lock up on us, more aches and pains, lower energy. But you did it. You did your thing today. See if you can relax a little bit more on this side. as we come to a close here. All right, slowly start to bring that left foot back down, keeping the eyes closed or closing down the eyes if you have not already. Come back all the way to the back of the chair, placing your back on the backrest, placing both hands on your knees. Take a deep breath in for 5 seconds. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two more just like that on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. As you continue on your day-to-day, move with grace, move with how you feel now, ease, kindness. And I want to thank you all for joining me on day number 10 of our 10-part chair yoga series. Continue coming back to each class, building on the foundations, the strength, the stability, a little bit of lengthening of the back parts of the body. But like, share, subscribe, send this to anyone you know, any of the senior citizens in your life or those that are over the age of 50, as well as those who are looking to get more into yoga. Starting in a chair is less intimidating, it's more accessible for more people. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment to let me know what you like to see, what kind of chair yoga classes, and we'll be seeing you all on the next class. Have a great day.